What's up YouTube, this is Collect Pokemon and welcome back to another video. This is going to be a new format of video where I just talk about different cards. Today we're going to look at the top 10 card from the Japanese Violet and Scarlet set. These prices are based on Card Rush, so it might be a little inflated, but it would give us a good idea on the trend as well as the relative pricing of many of these cards. If you're new to this channel, remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, turn on the notification bell. And the sponsor of this video, myself. If you guys are interested in ordering some sort of Japanese Sketch Point figures or even Gundam kits, I will be posting things regularly on my WhatsApp group, and the link is in the description below. So the most expensive card in this set is going to be Miriam SAR. This one is the alternative artwork of Miriam found in Violet. And like I said, the Violet set has been seen as more expensive in comparison to the Scarlet set. And that's why many stores are bundling up together. Now the card currently on release date is selling for 59,800 yen, which in my opinion is a little too high. This is almost double the price of Umbreon VMAX alternative art on release. I do think that it is a unique artwork. There's a Pikachu on it, but would it hold this price? I would have doubt. So we're gonna have to wait and see about it. The second most expensive card is obviously Miriam again, but the SR version, going for 54,800 yen. And I do believe that this Miriam will start to appreciate up in price. I do think that SR card, even though the artwork is not as special, unique, or different in comparison with the SAR card, it does brings this continuum because a lot of the waifu card has been released in previous sets as SR card. I think that people are going to like these SR card. And one thing to note that the alternative artwork card simply replaces the HR, the hyper rare card. We don't see hyper rare anymore, and it's just that it seems to me that Pokemon is removing hyper rare altogether. So the third card in the Scarlet and Violet set is going to be the Miraidon. Miraidon? Okay, you guys get the point. So this is the SAR card. Again, this is on the Violet side, going for 27,800 yen. This is half the price of the Miriam. This is a unique looking card, and I think that the price of this is likely to drop because I just don't think a SAR legendary card is going to hold this kind of price unless it's a waifu or a special card. So I just don't feel that this price will hold up. Now, on the other hand, this is one of the unique ones. This is the first and most expensive card in Scarlet. We have the Gardevoir SAR. Now, this one is a very different story. I do think that the price of this card will hold up simply because it's a Gardevoir and it's a beautiful, beautiful looking artwork, especially with the routes and the baby Gardevoir, where you have this kind of continuum in the picture, the growth. It's just like the Generation Charizard, Charmander, Charmeleon evolution line. So I think that the price of this card will hold. And there is so much detail in the artwork. A lot of people will like it, and a lot of collectors will definitely like it. Going for around 21,800 yen. I think that there is room, there's a little bit of a wiggle room for this to drop, but I highly doubt it would drop much since this is one of the most expensive cards in Scarlet. Now, moving on to my next card is Penny. This one was actually the card we pulled yesterday on our video. And it's actually not bad. It's going for 19,800 yen. And I think that, like I said, the SR version of a lot of these cards is definitely going to hold up its price. And I think that Penny is not your traditional waifu. It's I don't even know if it's a girl or a guy. And I think that that resonates with a lot of people. So I think that there is a lot of potential in Penny. And I think that the EV backpack and its role in the game makes it very, very hyped. So that's what I think. So I think that this card is likely to stay there, but like I said, maybe there's a wiggle room to drop. I want all the cards to drop a little, but just saying. Then we finally have, I can't even remember, this is the sixth card, and we have Coralodon, SAR, and we have the Denny in front. This one is going for 18,800 yen. It's kind of expected. I mean, if Mirarodon is going for that, it only makes sense that this card is up there with it. But like Mirarodon, the SAR, I do think that the Coralodon will definitely drop back in price. Now this is the interesting part here. We have Penny SAR as a 7th card going for 15,800 yen. Now the question is, why is it that Penny is going for SAR is lower, cheaper than the SR version, whereas Miriam SAR version is more expensive than the SR version? I do believe that the market is still, getting its grasp on which is better, the SAR or the SR. And because of this, I think that we are going to see some price fluctuation between the SAR and the SR. But I do have this feeling that SR will eventually win out from SAR, simply because of the type of artwork that people like, that consistency in collecting. So yeah, that's that. So next we do have our first gold card. In the video I thought there were no gold card anymore in the set, but I was wrong. There were gold card. And the first gold card we see is in the Scarlet side. We have the Nest Ball, and we see it going for around 14,800 yen, which is really not bad. I mean, we do have Ultra Ball. We do have a lot of other balls that are in gold. I don't remember if there are any Nest Ball in gold before. So maybe that is the reason why. And I think this is likely to drop a little, but yeah. The next two cards are quite obvious. They just made it to the list. Is the Miralodon Ultra Rare or the Gold Miralodon card, going for around 11,800 yen. It will be it will be there. It will be hanging in there. And last. So for the 10th card here, we do see a Coralodon. You are not an SR. There is a mistake on the PowerPoint, but it's going for 7,980 yen. And I think that yeah, it only makes sense that Coralodon gold card gets on this top 10 list. So here's the thing. I do believe that a lot of these cards will definitely come back down in price. The price on release date is quite crazy, but it does reflect the scarcity or the hyperinflated sealed products that is currently out there in the market. I do believe cards like Miriam, Penny, Gardevoir will definitely hold its place as the top card in the set. But the other cards will definitely start to see a dip in the price. And if you guys like the other AR or the alternative rare, those cards will be dirt cheap very later on. So I will not rush into buying all those cards right now. Now, two other cards that didn't get in the list, and it's quite interesting, is the Arcanine and Arcanine EX and the Gyarados EX. Those cards are going for around 3,700 yen. I didn't show it in the top 10 because it is not in the top 10. But I do think that those cards have potential, but it's just not as hyped up as the other cards. So and seeing that there are so many of the other cards being up at that price, I'm not surprised that those cards are not as popular in Japan than it would be in English, kind of thing. So that's pretty much it for this video. We're gonna wait and see. We're gonna watch how the market will react to the set and how the price of these 10 cards. We'll track it and we'll see how they change. Hopefully you like this video. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe button. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace. This is Collect Pokemon. Bye bye.